Hey, good morning. Beautiful northern Minnesota Canadian border. Jim Brixton from the Brixton Family Farm, Savory Life, and we're just going to do a little bit of an update, spend a little bit of time together. A lot of things are changing and happening here. It's nice to get a little momentum before winter sets in. We have had our first day in the 30s at night. It was 38 degrees, I don't know, a couple nights ago, 2-3 nights ago. So it's definitely was time to check, make sure that the furnace ran, and it was time to make sure we could shut all the windows. And Randy Kleiman says that if you don't talk about the weather, you're not from Minnesota. So there's our weather forecast. It looks like we're going to get a little rain this weekend, Thursday and Friday. So outside doing quite a bit of work today. We have a carpenter up here from Albert Lea, Minnesota, and doing the rough framing of all the posts that are going to go in for the addition. So that's exciting news for us. We're still cleaning up a lot of garbage around. The house hasn't really changed much other than we took those steps off the side there. There's going to be an 8x10 addition and a wraparound porch put on there. We picked all the siding up this week. So our siding is here, our lumber is here, contractor's here. I've had lots of good friends up here the last week or so. All that manure in our barn is now out. You're surprised. I mean, I'm kind of surprised on how fast our friend John was able to get it out. We had a bobcat rented for him, and he dug all that poo out of there. I'm going to turn you around here a little bit, look you over my shoulder, but what they're doing over there, I don't want to get too close because you won't be able to hear anyhow. They're drilling holes so they can set our posts for footings for the addition. And as we said before, that side is going to have it's going to have a 12 by 24 foot addition bedroom on there, and it's going to attach with the post attached with a wraparound post. So that whole front will look like a wraparound house all the way around. Our guineas have still been expelled from the enclosure. We have one that keeps wanting to get back, so we just let him in there. That one's not being a jerk to anybody else. That one's laying eggs, but those things are so stupid, aren't they? That one won't get out of the enclosure. I could chase them out if I wanted to, but our guineas are still expelled. Chickens are doing good. We have another chicken tractor. We finally got that one finished the other day. Lee and I wrapped up the final finishing touches, and we have it with our copper Morans that we have that need to get acclimated. So we have them inside the enclosure with the breakfast club so that they can start seeing each other. We don't have dead birds all over the place. So biggest change we've had this year, really this year, but recently is John and Rick were out here and they put in several hours and cleaned out the barn. We'll just kind of turn it around here a little bit so you can see what we got going on here. There is a little bit of poo in there. We still had some critters over there, so we couldn't get that far, and I got sick. So we just had a little bit left. We took in our hay for the year, and now we have something to work with. From this post here to that post over there is going to be our like aviary. We're going to enclose it for the winter, so I got the post for that the other day, and we're going to start working on that when I get a chance. We have had found some structural damage from all the poo in here that we didn't notice before, other than that wall is pushed out. We'll go look at that wall from outside after we're done inside here, though. But bracing for the roof, all that pressure on the roof, the bracing has come apart. Well, not come apart, but come off from the pulls. And we're going to just use some structural screws and screw it back to the post. All but 2 or 3 posts are in good shape. And at one time, this was the top of the poop pile. So just for now, until we get the shed cleaned out, we're using this for equipment storage. And for the most part, John Deere tractor is going to go back to Albert Lee to my son-in-law. I've got my granddaughter convinced that we have sold the John Deere, and she cries. So of course I don't want to make anybody cry, but the John Deere is going to leave this year. The Farmall has some ignition problems, so that'll go into the shop this winter. The dozer is going to end up going over to get the finals repaired, and I have to change the engine on this truck. This is the trailer that I was towing when we flipped it over and went end for end. That damage was already there, but this wasn't on this side. So we have a little bit of damage that I'm going to try to repair. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could see where it's skidded down the interstate or the highway up on the top there. And I think I can fix that. That piece there, I probably will have to take into a body shop and have them knock it out if I get that crazy about it. And I don't know, the fender I can probably replace or fix. You can see right here where it skidded after it flipped over and tore off the car, or the truck itself. So at first I thought that we had a bent axle, but I think it's just a bent rim. I think I got a bent rim on it. So this is going to be one of those, after the engine's done on the red truck there, this is going to be the next project. I don't think I'll get it done before spring. But we're going to try to fix it and save, I don't know, what does this 2-stall horse trailer cost nowadays? I think one in any kind of condition, they're going for about $3,000. All the poo was pushed out here. You can kind of see where it's black. That was all, and I've been advertising it to get rid of it. People have been coming and getting it, so that's quite a bit that has gone out. And I'm trying to get rid of more. So if you're in my area and you need more poo, you can say that you got your poo from Captain Jim. He gives me poo all the time, or something like that. So this part, this little mound here was just in this part here where the manure spreader was. I think in all we ended up with probably right around, I don't know, 5 or 6 semi-loads of poo. So you can see what the damage has done to the barn now that we've moved the dirt, and I'm sure that it was aggravated a little bit by the bobcat, but it just couldn't be helped. A couple of people asked me why we were going to replace it, not just replace the bottom part, and there's some structural issues here that need to be fixed. These posts are all, well, see that, you probably can't tell from here, but there's a post in there. That post is great. This post down here, however, is cracked off right in the bottom, like it rotted off in the bottom. So, is it this one? No, it's that one back there. So, most of them turned out, I mean, we're very fortunate. I don't have a bunch of posts that I gotta replace, but that one definitely has to be replaced. So, big things happening here. We're hoping to have this thing closed in, the new addition part closed in the next couple weeks. Jeff's got one of his friends showing up here, and he should be here, let's say Tuesday, tomorrow, or Thursday. I think he's supposed to show up. Nothing like two friends working together to get things done either, so they know what each other are thinking all the time. So probably getting a little windy out here. I think I'm going to probably wrap this video up for now. Just a little touch and base. It's supposed to be a weekly video, but to be quite honest, we've just been so busy that it's just been kind of tough, and I'm still not 100%. So still have some goals. We're going to sit down, and I think the next video or two, we're going to sit down and talk about our goals and with Lee and try to get some conversation there. So until next time, you guys all take care. God bless you, and we'll keep you in our prayers. Bye.